LeBron. No AD. I'm gonna show no LeBron, no AD. No LeBron, no AD. Watch me still get the W. Still. This game. No LeBron, no Anthony Davis. And I'm still gonna get this W. For the record. And I'm still gonna get that W. And at the 3, the small forward. And for the Grizzlies, Jackson. And Valanciunas, they're in the middle. Morant now in at the guard spots. And it's Iguodala in at the 3. A 3-ball. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Well, for Memphis, their last game a loss to Golden State.
Well, all good things must come to an end. Iguodala was shipped out from the Warriors last year to fill room for D'Angelo Russell. Traded to the Grizzlies to make room for the Warriors in the Russell deal. Ultimately, I think we'll have a great legacy for his time with Golden State.
Now here's Iguodala. Following the miss by Kyle Kuzma. 4 on the clock. Here's Morant. No good off the back of the rim. And it's Bradley with the ball for the Lakers. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's a quick foul for him there. It looks like the refs are going to call this one pretty close.
Now here's Bradley. Kuzma outside. Back to Bradley. Kuzma against Iguodala. Kuzma passes to McGee. He doesn't hit that one. It's Ethan Valanciunas. Kuzma against Iguodala. Here's Valanciunas, and the layup is good. Valanciunas has got the first points up on the board here for Memphis.
offense. And he's pretty relentless inside. Valanciunas gets after it down low. It might not always look pretty, but he makes the most of his chances in the paint.
And Kuzma slams it in.
Put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time.
Not when he can throw it down like that. Boom!
Now, here's Morant. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Here's Bradley. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. There's the lob, and Kumbo takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk.
Guys, I tell you, there are assists, and then there are delicious dimes. This was the latter.
And it's Morant missing. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Kuzma has it in the corner. Passes it to McGee. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Antetokounmpo kicks to McGee. Back to Antetokounmpo. Over Jackson. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go. First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Iguodala dishes to Morant. Takes it off the glass.
And how about the body control? Morant, even when under duress, stays calm, cool, and collected.
Now, here's Bradley. Kuzma outside. Antetokounmpo kicks to Bradley. To the left side wing. Kuzma against Iguodala. Latrey. The offensive rebound. McGee. And the rejection by Valanciunas. Iguodala outside. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
And last season, Jonas Valanciunas averaging the fewest minutes of his career. Greg, at the same time, he was playing the best basketball of his career.
I mean, his scoring per minute through the roof. Rebounding at a career high level. He can dominate inside, especially at that offensive end.
You know, I think Kuzma's the kind of guy you've got to push out of the paint. When you don't, this is what happens.
Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. Nobody near Allen. Hands it to downtown.
It works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You've got to be tougher defensively.
Bradley passes to Kuzma. No good with the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 6. Now Morant. As you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Kuzma against Iguodala. And the shot goes down. Now here's Bradley. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Green, the pass to Kuzma. To the middle. And there's Green on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And the work work ethic that Morant has sets him up nicely. Make no mistake, this guy wants to be an all-time great.
And he knocks down the first one.
And purely from a physical standpoint, John Morant has it all. The height, the long arms, the frame to put on more weight. And few players are more explosive athletically.
Now, here's Kuzma playing Oklahoma City. He was nearly unstoppable. And Kuzma slams it in.
Oh, I love this from Kuzma. When he attacks with this kind of ferocity and confidence, watch out. Hide and protect the children.
Here's Allen. 6-point game. Jackson up top, guarded by Bradley. It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Green. And that one drops for him. Green's got his second basket of the night.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
10 straight points off assists. That's very impressive. And it also makes the game easy and fun to watch.
Now here's Morant. He has 6. Here's Valanciunas. Knocking on by JaVale McGee. McGee's got 5 rebounds tonight. And with Morant, you not only get the physical attributes, Greg, you get the mental toughness and awareness.
This kid loves to compete. The bigger the game, the bigger he plays. I think we're looking at a potential all-NBA performer when it's all said and done.
Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. And Green launches it from deep. Excellent D there from Allen.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Nice there, getting the reverse. Love that. And the fans got a little bit of a show there.
Guys, that one definitely had a little something extra on it.
A jaw-dropper emoji is what I look like right now. Incredible.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state. And being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings, that's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And they've done some really nice work at the foul line, knocking down 80%.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
Jones, the pass to Crowder. Inside. Jackson dishes to Brooks. Here's Crowder. No good. And the Lakers take it the other way. Here's Caruso, defended by Crowder. They get a hand on it, stolen by Jackson. Outside, Jones. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. And it's blocked. Jones with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
And Jackson just goes upstairs and gets the big-time target for the alley-oop jam.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Kuzma. Down low. Here's Howard. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. There's the call. Memphis gets the foul.
You know, I think you just got to be a little smarter around Howard. That guy's, I mean, Howard's pretty crafty at drawing contact on the way up.
And the first one.
And last season, really not a fun one for Dwight Howard as he missed a lot of time. A lot of games left on the table by him as he has battled those back issues.
Jared Dudley's checked in for Los Angeles. Now here's Jackson. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 5 on the clock. Jackson has the open look. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And with Howard, his presence was missed in the lineup last year due to injury.
And Howard isn't what he once was, but he can still make a difference
timing and recognition as Howard is able to go up for the alley-oop.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Memphis Grizzlies, leading by 5. Outside Jackson. Back to Jones. Outside Jackson. Lets it go from deep. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Los Angeles trails by 5. It's Kuzma penetrating. And Kuzma slams it in.
Well, you got to shut these lanes off because Kuzma relishes the opportunity to finish around the rim.
There's Jackson with the 3. Jackson missing again. Los Angeles has gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Kuzma passes to Douglas. Back to Kuzma. And the pass to Daniels. Here's Caruso. Brooks covering. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And that one's good. Daniels.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Jones, the pass to Jackson. 1:32 left here in the first quarter. Here's Crowder. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. The guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Now here's Kuzma. 8 points for him. And the rejection by Jackson. There's the feed to Jones. Rebounded by Douglas.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Howard, the pass to Kuzma. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first quarter. To the inside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on Jaren Jackson.
In positionless basketball, all the range, and how he really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
Grizzlies making a switch here. Anderson's checked in.
You know, some folks were saying Kuzma wouldn't even get drafted a few years ago. That's why this draft stuff is more art than science sometimes, but he has proven his doubters wrong very quickly.
A nice shot by Anderson.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. Back to Kuzma. Three-pointer gets it to go from beyond the arc. Kuzma's got 12.
Boy, Kuzma, superb at finding space along the perimeter and shooting the ball with confidence, and he's got great range, too.
Drops in the train.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like teams from the back. One team gets 3, fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Right back after this break. After 1 quarter of play. What stands out to you from the Grizzlies in this one?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
And Los Angeles guys shooting pretty good tonight at 48%. They've got Jones. Anderson is out there with Josh Jackson. Then it's Jay Crowder, and it's Brooks in at the 2 guard. That's the group from Memphis to kick off the second quarter. Drills the three-pointer.
Very effective at spacing the floor. Contavious Caldwell-Pope has gone from an average outside shooter to a dangerous one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, DeMarcus Cousins suffered an Achilles injury, and it was a major setback for him, but it was also an eye-opener. Cousins said, any given day could be your last day playing. And all the celebrity, all the fame ends. My love for the game has grown, but at the same time, I want to be more than just a basketball player. Kevin, challenges can put anything into perspective.
Thank you, D.A.
You know, one of the things Jackson is well known for is his defense. I mean,
points in the game yet for him. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. It's stolen by Jones. Anderson outside. Here's Jackson. The Lakers with the rebound.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And here's Jones. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Here's Daniels. Brooks covering. That one falls. Daniels has got the lead up to 5 now for the Lakers.
And, you know, I think this is exactly what you want Howard to do. I mean, when somebody's open, show that you're willing to give the ball.
Crowder, the pass to Jackson. He kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. To end the cold streak. That one doesn't drop.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Caldwell Pope, left side. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Nice ball coming in by the Lakers. Three-pointer, Daniels, and in Los Angeles with the triple.
And then creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
So timeout called here. The first for Memphis. Mark, I'm assuming all the coaches in the NBA have put in their new plays by now, or am I wrong? Will they introduce some new things, new actions throughout the season?
Well, I tell you what, you talk about the coaches in the NBA, they all have PhDs in basketball, and they are always tinkering and making adjustments.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Valanciunas, he's checked in for Jay Crowder. Iguodala comes in for Jackson. Jason Allen's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And it's Morant in for Jones. How good from Valanciunas.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Daniels. And he dunks it down.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
You know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
Here's Morant after the basket by Los Angeles.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Again, the Lakers.
He's a scorer at heart. I mean, that's the essence of his game. The clock ticking down, KCP steps up and delivers.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now a timeout called by Memphis.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And, you know, just look at the numbers, guys. I mean, they are being taken to the woodshed in the paint.
Shot's good.
And with that bucket, he ceases a 14-0 run by Los Angeles.
Caruso looking for an opening. To the paint. It's stolen by Valanciunas. It's break Memphis. Iguodala's running. Allen, that's good.
Boy, the unselfishness of Iguodala is really admirable. A forward with excellent vision, has a feel for when one of his guys is open.
Here's Caruso. Bobbed up there for Howard. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, man. You can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Dudley against Anderson. Daniels kicks to Howard. Passes to Dudley. Pocket 6. Pass to Daniels. Feeds it to Howard. Doesn't go for it. Nice feed from Valanciunas. And here we go with Allen running it up the court. To the wing right side. Here's Morant. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Caldwell Pope pushes to Dudley. Shoots from the elbow. The Grizzlies pull it in. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Morant passes to Anderson. Misses the baby hook. Lakers lead by 10. Here's Daniels. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there. Earned those free throws.
Guys, what do you think about the offensive approach so far that we've seen for the Lakers?
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. The Lakers also making some changes. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jared Dudley. And Bradley subbed in for Alex Caruso. We hear a lot about the young basketball players in this country, the big ones playing the AAU system. Is that the best way to develop talent for the NBA?
It's one of the better ways because the competition level is quite good across regions and throughout the country with these AAU teams. I think there's some great AAU programs and some tremendous benefits to participating in AAU basketball. Some things are better than others with it, but overall, I think it's pretty solid.
Now, here's Valanciunas. 5 points in the game.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
And you know, guys, I love his fight and grit on the interior. I mean, he never lets a shot go uncontested.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can. Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Now Bradley. Caldwell Pope outside. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Stolen by Jackson. Allen kicks to Morant. The pass to Iguodala. They get the rebound. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there. Just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
The Grizzlies have been a winning team for most of the last decade. Injuries snapped their playoff streak back in 18, but the silver lining, a top draft pick they used to select Jaren Jackson.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Green's checked in. Now here's Bradley. Tipped away. Out to the right wing. Green deciding where to go with it. And that one goes long. And in his rookie season, Jaren Jackson, the youngest player in the league, he seemed NBA ready.
And already he impacts the game on both ends of the floor. A ton of upside with this young man. He's already helping the Grizz win games. And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They're serving their wheel and taking control on the glass.
Angeles making a change here as well. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope. Onto the ball, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 13. Outside Crowder. Now here's Morant. 10 points for him. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick the top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the plane.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
The dish to Bradley. Out left to the wing. Kuzma passes to Bradley. He dishes it to Green. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. And Memphis making a change here. Jackson's checked in. Now here's Morant. Guarded by Bradley. Pass to Jackson. Kuzma with the defensive effort.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Now here's Bradley. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Clock at 4. Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Kuzma passes to Bradley. Back to Kuzma. There's 57 seconds left to play in the first half. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws.
Season, Kyle Kuzma shot over 36% from long range. Last season, that number was at 30%. Interesting to see which way that goes going forward.
Dylan Brooks, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. Tyus Jones comes in for Morant. Memphis moving that ball around. Jackson passes to Crowder. Looking to end the run. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo. Lakers leading by 18. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Feet away. McGee, it's good on the putback. And the Lakers lead by 20.
Yeah, you know, with his size and presence in the post, McGee has a lot of value on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Green with the ball. This is it to Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. 16 points for Kyle Kuzma. And so it's Los Angeles, holding a 22-point lead as the quarter wraps up. Their defense has been active and effective. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Contavious Caldwell-Pope. And Contavious, you guys were getting a lot of offensive rebounds in the first half. How important was that?
They're important, man. We got to keep them off the glass. We can't get them second shot, and we got offensive rebounds.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Kyle Kuzma had no problems getting going.
He had 16 points and 3 rebounds. How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team? And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Give out. Question, Kyle Kuzma displaying his skills today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Yeah, you know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
So for the Lakers right now, they've got JaVale McGee. Green is out there with Bradley. Then there's Kyle Kuzma, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the four-man position. Here's Kuzma. Great D that time from Iguodala.
Boy, he's got to be disappointed in the result there. I mean, the defender really didn't make any impact at all.
No good that time. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Here's Antetokounmpo, and he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up.
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Allen against Green. Now, here's Antetokounmpo. D right on him. Here's McGee. That one off the back iron and out.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Allen against Kuzma. Allen kicks to Morant. Iguodala outside. Over Green. And another miss by Memphis.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Kuzma passes to Bradley. Down low, stolen by Jackson. Now here's Morant, guarded by Bradley. To the inside. Here's Valanciunas. Not going to go that time.
Ugh, ugly start to the second half. They've missed their first four. They've got to get on track.
Morant with the steal. And it's Memphis on the break. Morant with the ball. McGee with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Kuzma against Iguodala. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Morant. That one's not going to go. So the Lakers will take it the other way. And the drought. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Allen against Green. Now here's Bradley. Guarded closely. There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Allen. Kicks to Morant. Pass to Valanciunas. Shoots over McGee. The Grizzlies with another miss.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo. Back to Kuzma. Inside. And the chink by Antetokounmpo.
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skill to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure.
Yes, indeed. Let's just call him ladder climber.
Okay. Now a timeout called by Memphis. Mark, a lot of young players in this NBA becoming top 10 players as they mature. Who are some of the guys you spot that... going to make a mark?
Well, they've already made a mark, and you anticipate it'll continue to be that way. Ben Simmons, Donovan Mitchell. I like Jaylen Brown in Boston, as well as Jason Tatum there. And clearly Zion Williamson has a chance to be really special. For the defense refusing to give up anything easy, love seeing that kind of intensity.
Allen dishes to Anderson. Trying to end the drought. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, you got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And this season, he's maintained very good form at the line, shooting at about an 83% clip.
And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
And the Grizzlies with possession here after the basket by Los Angeles. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Morant is great at putting pressure on defenders, which in turn draws contact.
And he makes both free throws. Here's Caruso. There's the pass to Howard. Caldwell Pope against Iguodala. Unloads from 13. That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good. The Grizzlies shooting 28%, a rocky performance for them offensively. Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. Excellent D from Howard.
Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And here's Daniels. 9 points in the game so far. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Wanting to improve as a distributor, Howard helps whenever he dishes it like that. Just opens things up for him and his team.
Morant passes to Anderson. Shot clock at 5. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Dwight Howard. And out of UCLA, forward Kyle Anderson. Some call him Slow-Mo. Why is that?
Well, I mean, he's not the most athletic player. It's his size and IQ for the game, though, that makes him so effective.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Crowder, he's checked in for Iguodala. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Grayson Allen.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Now here's Morant. 12 points for him. Valanciunas with the ball, and it's Howard picking him up from downtown. And it's Morant missing.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
It's stolen by Valanciunas. Here's Crowder. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Dudley. The shot's good on the assist by Daniel. Dudley's got his first 2 points.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Out to Brooks. The 3. But they'll get another chance.
Yeah, good job. Just staying alert there, snatching up that long rebound.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, one of the things that teams are more aware of in the age of analytics is the importance of sleep. Those teams are making adjustments. Morning shoot-arounds have been moved in some cases to the afternoon or eliminated altogether. There are many fewer teams that are taking red-eye flights across country. Some teams even give players orange-tinted glasses to encourage them to sleep. There's a lot of work to be done in this field, but the direction is clear.
Continuing to evolve. All right, David, thank you.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop.
And the crowd got their jaws dropped on that one. Total disbelief.
Now, here's Valanciunas. And another miss by Memphis.
Fantastic positioning there to contest that one.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he challenged the shot, and you can see the effects on the release of that shot. I mean, it turned a simple jumper into a tough one.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And it's Morant missing.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
The rebound by Anderson.
And the D does just enough to throw off his rhythm on that shot.
Pass to Valanciunas. Will it go? And he lays it up and in. Valanciunas has got 7 points in the game.
And you're not going to pass up that kind of thing.
Here's Caruso. Caldwell Pope outside. Caruso, no good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
And Caruso's got the ball here for Los Angeles. Howard up on top. In the corner, Daniels. Three-pointers off the mark. Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half.
Monday 9:30. It's time to
Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Here's Morant. And it's good assisting on the play with Brooks. 14 points for John Morant.
Even though he's smaller, Morant does not lack assertiveness, which comes in handy down low.
Here's Caruso. Fires from 14, and it's good. 2 points.
A nice job taking what the defenders gave him. But these guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten him into the hole.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Greg, a new look roster for the Grizzlies. They got a lot more athletic this past summer.
Well, John Moran and Brandon Clark, their first-round picks, 2 of the more explosive players in the draft. The Grizzlies last in the league in pace last season. They may have cause to accelerate that tempo this year.
Shoot 2. The first one falls. We're seeing more and more young coaches in the NBA. Think this is a trend? Is it completely circumstantial? What's your view on it?
Well, I think you've got more younger coaches that are capable and able to coach. And the league is quite young, too. I think it's a current trend. But we've seen that before in decades past when it seems the wave of coaches are younger. I think it's more or less kind of the cycle of life that we see across a lot of different industries.
Here's Caruso to the left wing. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Like I said, I'm prepared for what it is.
And for Memphis, they're shooting just 28%. They're offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. Here's Jackson. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 14 rebounds tonight. Going after Crowder with the steal. Outside, Jones. He kicks it to Morant. A floater and sent back by Howard.
And, you know, this is a definite strength of Howard's game. I think he's a rim protector of an elite level.
It's Caldwell Pope with the drive.
Oh, fellas, that was a vicious 2-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one.
Well, guys, I'm glad they didn't try because I don't want anybody to get hurt out there.
In the corner, Crowder with it from outside the arc. Trains the three-pointer. Crowder's got 5 points in the quarter.
Sometimes you just wonder, how did Morant see that guy? The vision is special.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
For Los Angeles, they have shot just above 55% of the line, going 5 of 9. First free throw is good. Timeout called the Lakers.
And a wise move to call timeout there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Checked in for Howard. Antetokounmpo comes in for Jared Dudley. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Caldwell Pope, and it's Green in for Troy Daniels. Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime.
Here we go now, crunch time bullshit. Bro, I'm playing right now with no stars and winning. T is winning games with the Knicks. It's about who's on the controller for the last time. Like I said, I could kick your ass with the Charlotte Bobcats. Hornets. Kuzma's not even an all-star. This don't got nothing to do with me being nice. This got something to do with you got to know what you're doing. Simple. Team does matter, but you could lose with a nice-ass team. How the hell Chino's losing games to the Knicks? How the hell Boston lost to the Knicks? You make no damn sense what you speak.
Outside, Jones. Jackson kicks to Jackson. Passes it to Crowder. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Kuzma. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
Now here's Morant, guarded by Green. Now Morant. From deep three-point range, missed. And so it's Los Angeles. with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Boston has better players and they got a better record. We talking about the Knicks here.
And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
Not arguing that at all. What I'm saying is I can pick any team.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. We've got Josh Jackson, and it's Jones in at the point guard position. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. There's Jackson with the three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'm all right with him taking that shot.
The Milwaukee Bucks is a far better team than the Utah Jazz. But for some apparent reason, Clay's with a clear dominant player and way better role players. And Clay, bum ass, managed to get a win. It's not always about dominant players. It's been proven.
Monday 9:40. Please log on for your block right away.
I owned it, but nobody is gonna slight me on my style of play. I own it. I have the best team. Yes, still I have to play.
Close to the hoop, but really not from long range.
Green, the pass to Caruso. Stolen. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. Jones is running. McGee with the block. And they're able to recover. And that one misses from Caboclo.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Caruso, the pass to Antetokounmpo, doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Grizzlies going the other way now. Over to the left wing. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Kuzma against Jackson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Well, for Josh Jackson, this is the sophomore season he was hoping for. Didn't take a major leap forward and saw him fighting for reserve minutes at times.
And he makes the first. And with Jackson, Greg, they just need to see more from him.
The upside, it's still there for Jackson, but nothing is guaranteed in the NBA. He needs to keep working on his game to live up to the lofty draft expectations.
The putback, great positioning on the putback.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Here's Melton. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. And it goes down 2 points.
Really, really good at recognizing the gaps and getting the ball to the rim.
Here's Caruso. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Clark, you and I are amazed at how the global interest of the NBA has just gone through the roof. The league has made a lot of right moves, I think, in this area.
They sure have, Kevin. I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, the international reach through what coaches in this country have done in teaching the game and promoting the game. Not just coaches, but players as well. I think there's something about the game of basketball that just really transcends transcends cultures, the pace of the game, the personality of the players, the creativity of the game. All of that lends itself to being so popular globally.
Now, here's Kuzma. Drops it in from 14 feet away. Kuzma's got 20.
Boy, I tell you, he's so good at scoring in a lot of different ways. Kuzma enjoys showing off the full repertoire of his game.
Pass to Caboclo. Here's Melton. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Melton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Caruso kicks to Green. Now the pass to McGee. 11 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Following this game, they'll hit the road to challenge the Pacers at Pacers Arena in Indianapolis. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip. Here's Melton. They double him with Green. Melton passes to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
Nicely done that time by Jackson, Kevin. So strong and athletic, and really solid at fighting through contact and scoring.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long.
The last couple of years, Clark, we've seen a couple of Hall of Fame level players go on these farewell tours in their final year in the NBA. What a great way for fans of opposing teams to honor these terrific stars.
You know, I was a little bit mixed on how I felt about the farewell tours, but these two were handled so beautifully, and there have been others that have been handled great. It gives the fans an opportunity to express their feelings for some of the greats in the game, and that's heartwarming for all of us, I think.
Yeah, you and I were just talking about the way Kobe and Wade were terrific in their tours. Here's Melton. And it's off from three-point range. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Here's Caruso, defended by Jones. Caruso kicks to Antetokounmpo. 4 on the shot clock. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
Outside Jackson. Here's Caboclo. Pass to Jones. He is called in by Los Angeles.
Trailing here in the game, you can look at his performance as a direct indicator of why they're losing.
It's stolen by Jones. And now the Grizzlies, fast break. And here they go. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle.
You know, as Kuzma continues to gain more experience, he's expanding his range too. And he knows he's got the ability to drain these shots.
Here's Melton. Clark, here's kind of an interesting perspective question for you. How much of making it to the NBA is talent? How much of it is the work you put into it?
Kevin, if I were to give this a ratio, I would probably say 65% talent, 35% work ethic.
Wow.
Because you have to have a level of unique giftedness to be an NBA player. Many can work really hard and not be NBA talent. So I think there's, I tilt that 65-35 talent to work ethic.
The shot's good from Kuzma.
That gives him his second 3 of the half, with 3 total for the game.
And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Outside Jackson. They need this one. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got his 16th rebound on the night.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Here's Caruso. There's the lob, and Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Jones. Looking to get it going. Lays it up off the glass.
Defensively, you just can't afford to give these easy looks up. Just asking to get burned if you do.
Antetokounmpo dishes to Green, and Green slams it in.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Jones, no luck.
Yeah, you know, they're losing in large part because he's not playing well. It's really as simple as that.
Hit his pocket, and it's Memphis on the break. Here's Melton, drops in the breakaway layup.
Well, so often we see this transition buckets off turnovers.
And we know turnovers are painful and costly. You get loose with the ball on one end and get punished on the other end.
Here's Caruso. To the middle. The shot's good from McGee.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Now here's Jones. Outside Jackson. There's the 3. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Defense better watch out. They better be alert because this guy can make threes, as we saw in the first half.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Here's Caboclo. Out to the right wing. Here's Melton. Hits it from three-point range. Melton's got 9 points in the quarter.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It feels like we're seeing more and more of this, but bench celebrations and reactions at both college and pro levels.
Yeah, you know what, Kevin? I think it's an outgrowth of the social media platform.
You're right. I agree.
I think there's no question because anything that can be done that's creative and fun is going to find a life on social media and maybe go viral. And guys know that. They're aware. I mean, this generation has grown up with social media, so they understand that they can be seen beyond just the arena if they do something pretty clever.
And you and I are sitting over here watching, and we're laughing as much as anybody else, aren't we?
Oh, I'm not denying that it's fun. I love seeing it, actually, but on occasion it does get a little carried away.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding baskets. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here's Brooks. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. Green left side. Trying to get open is Kuzma. Shot's good by Green.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, our man is going for the jugular.
Well, he only plays one way, and that's full throttle, all day, all the time, cold-blooded and lethal.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound, and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
Gee, strong work all around, and the rebound and the stuff both. Wow.
Yep, he stayed with it all the way and got his reward at the end.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Boy, that's excellent work to get himself the and one chance. Kuzma's getting more and more savvy when it comes to getting to the line, drawing contact.
Do you think it helps the pace of the game with the NBA recently modifying the shot clock rule that after an offensive rebound, it doesn't go back to 24, it goes now to the new number, 14 seconds?
Well, I really like the rule because you don't have to bring the ball over the half-court line, which is 8 seconds, so it makes sense, and it does speed up the game, in my opinion.
On the clock with his first shot attempt, rebounded by McGee. Los Angeles has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Kuzma passes to Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Boy, really solid passer at his position. Kuzma is all about doing what's best for the team.
side. Passes to Melton from past the arc, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Melton's got a couple of three-pointers now in the fourth for the Grizzlies.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Lakers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And continued dominance against this team, winning both of their matchups this season.
And, you know, against a conference opponent, Greg, who you're going to see 4 times total on the season, a 2-0 advantage is pretty healthy.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Kyle Kuzma.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Hey, you know, guys, McGee has won back-to-back titles with the Warriors. You know, that's not too bad for a journeyman.
Both free throws good from McGee. 40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Pass to Caboclo. Here's the three. No good on the shot. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. 19 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guarded by Kuzma.
I dropped until 12 o'clock.
And there's the pass to Brooks. And here's Anderson from the arc. It doesn't go for him. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And break an enemy territory no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the...
David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks.
Box score. Highest was 16 on that team with their stars. Kuzma, Antetokounmpo, Daniels. LeBron didn't play. AD didn't play. Cook didn't play. The fuck you talking about?
Ice cold bars, Klondike, and I never move with dope. This ain't blindside, oh. Fine night, but you feel the spirit, whole flow, shine like so glow. Every lyric change, cold, so most. Like Rondo on my glow when I pivot, oh. Most things she gon' move like clothes. That's why I be on my own. I be on my own. My mama thought I was a joke. But Dave Chappelle told me Dave Chappelle told me and I know it, you can't tell me nothing else. That's why every beat I'm on is water and I might go first. Me and my dogs eat like it, but we be working July. Out of my hood, I did so like gold rings. Cause I maneuver through the like a bottle of Metamucil in a body that's used to being. And most consumers, they view me as a ruler like Mansa Musa. Cause I stay with some jewels that can't exonerate them from every ounce of troubled water they've been in. Spin in time and places it ain't safe to swim in. Without yelling, I try to tell them they should make amends. Where I'm from, you see so much pain. But just do it, me. Now they know my name. I done got it out the book and put on for my day one. That's why Miss Badu and Dave Chappelle show you play your love.
himself.
So let's talk about 2K20.